So, because in Unit 10, one of the grammar aspects we are supposed to deal with is articles. So I would like you now to present you with a bit of information and some basic overview of definite and indefinite articles in English. We are not going to discuss today the use of definite article in connection with geographical names, names of places, buildings, rivers, and so on. We will skip that and we will leave it for later. But today I would like to explain just the basic things about use of a, and the, and in normal sentences and in normal structures. So, as you know, in English we have got two types of articles. Indefinite article, which is a or an, and the definite article, which is always spelled like the, but it can be pronounced the. Maybe it's one of the things you already know, but just in case. When and how do we use a or an? Maybe some of you would say that it's connected with the beginning of the word, vowel, consonant, and so on. But I will write down here a few examples, just for you and just to try to remember. So we can have things like a bus, fine, and then we would have an apple. So it's what everybody knows probably. When the word starts with vowel, which is here a, we have the indefinite article an. But it's not so easy because it's not so much connected with written letter at the beginning, but with the pronounced one. Why? Because we have words like our, which is physically starting with h here, but h is not pronounced. So the word our has got indefinite article an hour, because it's connected with pronunciation. On the other way, we could have words like university, which is, as you may see, starting with u, but this u is not pronounced like u, like vowel, but it's pronounced u, meaning with the consonant. So the indefinite article in connection with university will be only a. So to sum it up is that a or an is connected with the pronounced beginning of the word, not with the written one. But this is just about the forms of the definite and indefinite article, which is a, an, or the, and the. But what is much more important is when do we use articles. Articles as such in English are pretty problematic thing, because most of the native speakers use it differently. There are no definite rules so much, and most of them really use it as they feel it. They would tell you even when correcting the text and so on, maybe I would put this here, I would put that, I wouldn't put it here. So it's pretty kind of difficult sometimes, but still, even though all these unsure things, uncertain things, there are some rules. The basic rule is, when we have the word in singular, and when we speak about this word in singular for the first time, we will use the indefinite article a. Some example. We have a garden. Garden is in singular, we speak about it for the first time, so we must put here indefinite article a. This a could be replaced with the word some or someone. Yes, so it's connected with the fact that we speak about the plural thing, one thing, about some indefiniteness. If we have the same sentence and we will follow up with another sentence, it will be like this: the garden is green. Because we follow up with the information and we want to explain and add some facts about the garden, we must change this article a into the. And this the has the same meaning as this, that, and so on. So usually when we speak about something for the first time, we just use a. When we speak about it for the second time and we want to stress this out, we would use the. When we have the words in plural, the rule would be applied similarly, only with some small differences. For example, we have gardens. So when we speak about something for the first time, there would be no article here. If we want to stress it out, point, we will then use again the. The gardens are big. Logically then, A can be used only in singular when we speak about something for the first time. In the rest we usually use the, especially when we want to stress it out. The problem with the articles in English is that very often we have the feeling that we don't need them for anything. They don't have any function, they are sort of useless. It's not exactly true, because just with the use of the article we can significantly change the sentence and change its meaning. For example, two small things. When I say the sentence in English, have you ever seen a queen or the queen? There will be very big difference in the meaning, because when I say, have you ever seen a queen or the queen, here would be maybe even like big letter, big capital letter. When I have this, a queen, it means any kind of queen somewhere. There are 20 different queens in the world, and I'm asking if the person has ever seen any of them. One, like some indefinite queen. Here, when we speak about the queen, we mean one particular queen. Here, probably, logically, it would be the British Queen, Elizabeth II. Similar sentence could be, for example, with the word president. Have you ever seen a president? One of many. Have you ever seen the president? I mean, like our Czech president now, or your Chinese, or like your English president, or American, or something like this. Also, there would be similar things, similar games, which could be played with the articles in some other sentences. Maybe some example here. Yes. I'll go to a bed. I'll go to the bed. In the first sentence, what do we mean? I'm in some building, in some house, there will be many different beds, and I will go to one of them. I will choose one of them. Here we have got the sentence, I'll go to the bed. It means one particular bed. It means something like I go to sleep. In the kitchen we could ask, is there a fridge? Or where is the fridge? In the second sentence, where is the fridge? Logical assumption would be normally in the kitchen there is just one fridge, so I go to this particular fridge to get milk and so on. The first one means that in some restaurant, for example, they could have more different fridges, one for milk, one for meat, one for some other things, so you will go to one of them. What is important to say, the very last thing, that there will be a group of words which will never ever have the a article, indefinite article, and it's all these abstract words which don't have plural, meaning uncountable words. Things like, I don't know, water, but also love, yes, hate, understanding. All the words which describe some liquids and some subjects, objects, and so on. So all these things will never ever appear with the indefinite article a. So for example, there is water here, no article. When I want to stress it out, of course there will be the then. So these uncountable words will usually appear without any article. One of the examples from your subject that you study would be, for example, aircraft, transportation, and so on, science, which usually appear without it. Yeah, so there would be no indefinite article, very often also no definite article. So this is the basic explanation. Now you will be supposed to do a few exercises just to practice it, and we will see how well you understand. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you for paying attention to my explanation, and we will see later. Thank you.